There are some crucial NPCs in Baldurs Gate 3 who seem like impossible to kill and very few people would even try to kill them. For example, we can talk about Withers, Mizora, Githyanki Coin and many more. I have made a list of 8 NPCs like this. I tried to kill them all and fortunately I was pretty happy with my success rate. In today's video I'm gonna share my journey of killing the legends. But before I proceed, let me tell you that I did all this as an experiment purpose to see the possibility and immediate consequences. Obtaining valuable rewards was not my main priority in this mission. Let's begin. We meet Mizora for the first time in Act 1 after killing KARLACH or recruiting her in our party. It's the only time we get her in our camp in Act 1. She comes to the camp, a cutscene triggers and she reacts according to your action against KARLACH. There is no option you can kill Mizora during the cutscene as it is impossible to switch character at that time. Even if we go beyond Act 1, you might think it to be possible to kill her as she becomes a camp member in Act 3. But no, still it is not possible. If you try to attack, she disappears. Though she comes back after some time, still she stays evading the fight by disappearing. So it feels quite an impossible task. Still I managed to kill her in Act 1. Let me show you how. First, you must make sure that you have triggered the Raphael cutscene at the beginning of the game. Raphael spawns in 5 different locations. Now recruit WYLL in your party and go to KARLACH's location. Start the conversation and recruit KARLACH in your party. After that, go to the camp and kill WYLL. Remember that while killing WYLL, he needs to be in your party. Now talk to Withers and ask him to watch over WYLL. Then recruit other party members to make sure that there is no room left for WYLL to join your party. Now go to the mountain pass area and proceed further. After that, you will be teleported to your camp. See, Mizora is here. WYLL is also alive, but we won't recruit him at this stage. I tried to pickpocket Mizora, but there was nothing in her inventory. I tried to kill her in many different methods. No matter what you do, she just keeps healing herself. Even turn-based mode or silence spell didn't work. So a good amount of explosives was the only solution here. She is dead. Her body has turned into a pile of ashes. Also, there is no loot for us. Now let's talk about Withers. He has got only 1 hit point, but no matter how many times you strike him, his hit point remains the same. That means he cannot be killed. I have used him as target practice so many times, but this time it's gonna be serious. For this, we need to do something special. In this case, we will be using a condition called atrophied. This condition usually reduces an individual's ability score to 0 and instantly kills him. To do this, we will be using 2 specific illithid powers. I'm sorry that this is the only case in my list where I needed to go beyond Act 1. However, the first illithid power is Ability Drain, which reduces the target's ability score, but it cannot be less than 1. To overcome the ceiling, we will be using another illithid power called Absorb Intellect. By default, Withers has 10 intelligence. Now as we already have Ability Drain, if we do intellect based damage, then it will reduce his intelligence by 1 per hit. I will be using Fireball here. Once his intelligence is reduced to 5, I will use Absorb Intellect couple of times. Let's try.
Considered this is a waste of mortal energy.
See, he's down, and the loot we get from him is absolute trash. But we need further confirmation of his death, so a long rest is in order. Let's see what happens after that. He is no longer here, so I think his death is confirmed. For some unknown reason, the children of Emerald Grove are immortal. You can hit them as much as you want. You can reduce their hit point down to 0. Still, nothing happens. Mostly they flee the area but they won't die, so this time our target is a tiefling kid. Just striking them doesn't work, so I'll try something different. I don't want a witness to report a crime against me. So first I'll be teleporting him to a safe place. I'll try to shove him from a high ground. Let's take him to a more suitable place. For this, I'll use improvised melee and cancel the process each time after going midway. Now it seems a good place to shove him off. Let's do this. Wow, he survived it. Okay, no problem. This time I'll be throwing him into the chasm. Wow, this kid never fails to amaze. Okay, last but not the least, I'll be using explosives this time. If he survives this, he will survive anything. Fine, I declare this mission to be failed. Before moving further, I have a request. Please hit the subscribe button to get more contents like this. It costs you only a few seconds but fills my heart with joy and all my hard works get paid off. So please do this. You all know that we get to kill the devil Raphael in Act 3, but this time we will be trying to kill him in early Act 1. For this, first you'll have to skip the introductory cutscene of Raphael. Now go to the mountain pass area and proceed further. It will immediately teleport you to your camp. You'll see Raphael in the camp. Now use silence spell on him. After that, if you start attacking him, he will not react. I have a video about this in my channel where I used non-lethal attack and knocked him down to get his legendary armor. But this time we'll not be using non-lethal attack. I just want to see if I can kill him in Act 1. It takes quite some time, but after everything, when his hit point is reduced to 0, he doesn't die, just like the tiefling children. Oathbreaker Knight is not actually immortal, but he is very hard to kill. Also, very few people would think to kill him. But trust me, I was in love with the look of his armor from the beginning. I wish I could get an armor like this. I thought I might get some good loots after killing him. Also, I was curious to know the consequences afterwards. So I decided to kill him, but I chose the easier way. I used Glut's animating spores on Arabella's corpse and used it as a spore servant. If you attack anything using Arabella like this, the target doesn't react. This was my advantage here. I started striking the knight and he didn't mind. Thus I killed him. I got 640 XP for killing him, but it was very unfortunate that I found only 3 javelins near his body. His corpse cannot be looted. So disappointing. My next target was Voss and the Red Dragon. Basically, if you try to go close to them, it immediately triggers a cutscene and after that they get away. So we need to do this without triggering the cutscene. For this, I will be using Arabella again. If you don't know the way to take Glut out of Underdark, then let me confirm that it is possible and I have a full tutorial video about this in my channel. However, Arabella is here. Let's try to attack Voss. It didn't work. Now let's try the Red Dragon. Okay, it will not work this way. I have tried many other things but the result is same. I would still try some explosives to one-shot them as the last attempt. Everyone is dead. The dragon fled. But what about Voss? Okay, it seems like Voss fled with the dragon. If you know any way to kill the Red Dragon, please let me know in the comment section. I want to use Glut's animating spores on it. I don't know if it will work, but still, I would like to try. I never thought that one day I would try to kill the Githyanki Queen. It seems to be an impossible task, yet I tried. First, I separated my main character and sent the other party members to start a conversation with the Gith Queen. A cutscene triggered and LAE'ZEL started the conversation. Then I transformed my druid character into a spider to join the others. The reason I transformed into animal because if you go there in your true form, then you become a part of the conversation. Now let's see what happens if I go there. Unfortunately, I cannot see the queen here, but if I switch back to other characters, I can see the conversation is still running. Then I started attacking LAE'ZEL to see its effect on the conversation. Once I killed LAE'ZEL, the cutscene ended. So I think there is no way you can kill Vlaakith. Okay, I'm done with all this killing. And if you think I'm a bad guy for trying to kill them, then allow me to change your view. Let me tell you, I don't only kill, I save people also. I have saved the 6 nearly unsavable NPCs in Act 1 here in this video. You can watch it by clicking here. Visit my channel to get more Baldurs Gate 3 videos like this. Subscribe if you like. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye.